Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. This morning during my meditation, a phrase came through so vividly that I felt compelled to share it here today. I believe it's meant for someone listening, someone who truly needs this reminder right now. The phrase is, "What feels like a breaking point is actually a breakthrough." Let's sit with that for a moment. So often, when life feels like it's unraveling, when we're caught in the storm of emotions or circumstances, we believe we're at the edge of what we can handle. But what if, instead of falling apart, this is the moment when everything is actually coming together in a higher way? That's the energy I'm picking up today, and I know it's meant to reach someone in this space. I felt such a strong pull to come on today and share this message, especially for those of you who may feel like you're navigating a particularly turbulent time. Whether it's emotional, situational, or both, something about this energy feels unexpected. Maybe it's like the ground has shifted beneath your feet, and you're left wondering why you're feeling this way, or why certain things are unfolding in your life, or within your relationships. Here's what I'm hearing. This chaos, this turbulence, it's not random. The universe is shaking things up to realign you, to rearrange the pieces of your life in a way that will ultimately serve your highest good. And there's an element of surprise here, not just in the challenges you're facing, but also in the breakthrough that's coming on the other side. While I was speaking just now, something magical happened. The sun broke through the clouds outside my window. I noticed it in my peripheral vision, almost like a gentle reminder from the universe itself. To me, this is a sign that even when the skies of your life feel heavy and grey, the light is still there, waiting to break through. The sunshine is coming for you. Let this be our starting point for today's reading. Together, let's explore what else Spirit has to share for you. Wherever you are in the world, know that you are held, supported, and loved. Sunshine is on its way. Click the Join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. Sometimes, life needs to shake us up to rearrange things for our highest good. It might feel overwhelming or even confusing right now, but surrender to the process. Trust that what's falling apart is making space for something better. Like the pieces of a puzzle scattering, they will eventually land in a way that brings a clearer, more beautiful picture than before. What I'm picking up here feels deeply spiritual. This isn't just about external changes. There's a profound shift happening on a soul level. It's as though a door is being opened in your life. This doorway could lead to any area of transformation. Your finances, health, career, relationships, sense of purpose, or even your inner mental and emotional state. What's unfolding is more than a coincidence. It's an invitation to step into alignment with a higher version of yourself. Interestingly, while preparing for this reading, I noticed something symbolic. I had accidentally swapped the positions of my crown chakra and third eye chakra stones. The crown stone, typically representing divine connection, was placed lower, and the third eye stone, which symbolizes intuition and vision, had taken its place at the highest point. This felt like a message in itself. During this time, your intuition is leading the way, guiding you toward a deeper connection with your higher self. However, this process might feel off or disorganized, much like the misplaced stones. It's as if you're being asked to trust what feels out of place right now, knowing it's part of a greater plan. Intuition often requires us to lean into uncertainty, to navigate with our inner knowing rather than external logic. As I tap into the energy surrounding your current path, I'm feeling a deep connection between your third eye chakra and crown chakra. This blending of energies may be causing sensations like head pressure, tingling, or a heightened awareness around your head area. I want to acknowledge that while these experiences are significant on a spiritual level, I'm not a medical professional, so if you're experiencing any discomfort or physical symptoms, it's always wise to consult a healthcare professional. What I'm sensing here is a beautiful intermingling between your crown and third eye chakras. These two centers of energy are working together, guiding you to align more deeply with your highest purpose. The third eye, your seat of intuition, is closely tied to the crown chakra, which connects you to divine wisdom and spiritual insight. When they are merging like this, your intuition becomes a powerful tool for navigating your life. However, this process of merging energies can feel a bit disorienting at times. You may find that your intuitive hits come in flashes, or that you're suddenly seeing things from a new perspective. It can be as though the energy is moving faster than your mind can fully comprehend, causing a sense of confusion or pressure. But trust me when I say this is part of the process. This intertwining is leading you to a higher state of clarity and alignment with your soul's true path, even if it feels a little out of sync at the moment. Now, let's return to that vision of the door that's opening in your life. When I tuned into this energy, I saw a door, but it was blocked by stacks of boxes and containers. These boxes weren't just physical objects, they represented something deeper. Among them, I saw clothes, and while this may seem like an odd detail, I want you to think of these boxes as anything in your life that feels like it's weighing you down or holding you back. The door couldn't open fully because these things were blocking the way. In your life, these boxes represent old patterns, limiting beliefs, past emotional baggage, or unresolved energies that have kept you stuck. These are the things you've accumulated over time, perhaps without realizing it, that have created energetic blockages, stopping your manifestations from flowing freely. But here's the beautiful part. This chaos you're feeling right now is part of the process of clearing these blocks away. It's not here to hurt you, it's here to make space. Just as the door couldn't open with those boxes in the way, you too need to let go of what no longer serves you in order to step into a new chapter of abundance, peace, and fulfillment. The turbulence you're experiencing is a sign that the energetic and spiritual boxes are being cleared. It's like the universe is gently, or maybe not so gently, pushing you to remove these old energies that have been standing in your way. On the other side of that door lies something beautiful, unexpected, but deeply aligned with what your heart has been longing for. Perhaps it's love, success, healing, or clarity in your life purpose. Whatever it is, it's something that will resonate with the deepest part of you, and it's waiting for you. This door is opening because it's time for you to walk through it. And while the process may feel chaotic right now, know that this turbulence is clearing the path for what's meant for you. For someone out there, you may be very familiar with the law of attraction, and perhaps you've become a master manifester in your own right. You've spent time cultivating a high vibrational, positive state of being, and as a result, you've attracted incredible things into your life. The flow of abundance, love, and opportunities has felt almost effortless. But then, out of nowhere, chaos entered the picture. This might have felt especially jarring for you, like a sudden disruption in what's usually a smooth flow of manifestation. You might even find yourself asking, how does this chaos fit with my frequency? Here's the important truth. You haven't manifested the chaos itself. What you've actually manifested is the opening of a door, one that leads to your deepest desires. And the quickest way for that door to open, often, is through a period of temporary chaos. The turbulence you're feeling is actually part of the divine process, clearing the space and energy needed for your next phase. It's clearing away the old so the new can flow in effortlessly. It's all unfolding for your highest good. So, if things have felt off lately, whether in your emotions, relationships, or external circumstances, don't be alarmed. I keep hearing the word temporary loud and clear. This chaos is not permanent. It's just a brief, necessary phase that's making way for what's meant to enter your life next. The universe is orchestrating everything with precision, and this turbulence is simply clearing the path. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, what's behind that door? You're not alone in that curiosity, because I'm wondering the same thing. So, let's dive deeper together. I've reshuffled the cards to channel more insight into what's awaiting you behind this door. And here's what came through. The card that appeared is the Star, but in reverse, and it's sitting on the throat chakra. The affirmation on this card reads, "The universe shows me that I can have faith in my dreams." This message strongly indicates that the temporary chaos you're experiencing is clearing space for fresh, new energy to enter. It's creating the shift needed to bring your dreams back into alignment. There's a situation in your life that may have felt stagnant, stuck, uninspired, or monotonous. Maybe you've been struggling with creative blocks, or perhaps you've been feeling emotionally disconnected from what once sparked your passion. If this doesn't resonate with you directly, it could be tied to someone close to you, a friend, a family member, a partner, whose life is being shaken up in ways that may seem disruptive, but are ultimately leading them, or you, back to a place of truth. This shake-up is bringing in much-needed fresh energy that will realign things with a higher purpose. I'm hearing the phrase path of truth very clearly. So, what does this mean for you? The path of truth is the journey that leads you back to the deepest, most authentic version of yourself. It's a soul-level alignment with your higher purpose, where everything you've been working on, emotionally, spiritually, or creatively, begins to align with your true destiny. It's a path where you no longer settle for the status quo or feel disconnected from your dreams. Instead, you step into a version of yourself that is fully aligned with the abundance, joy, and fulfillment you were always meant to experience. The next card that has come through is the Two of Wands, which signifies a crossroads, a moment of decision. This is followed by Judgment in reverse, and together these cards are speaking to a sense of indecision or stagnation. There's been hesitation, perhaps within yourself or someone close to you, about making a choice. Maybe the path ahead felt unclear, or the weight of the decision was too much to bear. But now, this moment of uncertainty is being thrust to the forefront, demanding attention and action. The energy of the Two of Wands and Judgment in reverse suggests a situation where someone, whether it's you or someone you're deeply connected to, has been avoiding a choice for some time. Perhaps they've been caught in a loop of self-doubt or fear of making the wrong decision. But the turbulence you're feeling now is the universe's way of bringing this decision into sharper focus. It's forcing introspection, pushing for greater self-awareness, and calling for a shift in perspective. For many of you, I sense that this energy may not solely be yours. It could be tied to someone you share a deep connection with, whether a romantic partner, a friend, or even someone from your past. This person is being pushed out of their comfort zone, and what feels like chaos is actually the catalyst that is prompting them to confront a decision they've been avoiding. What once felt like a distant, vague choice is now urgent. They can no longer ignore it, and this moment is a critical turning point. What's interesting here is that this period of reflection is softening their energy. Through introspection, they're becoming more in touch with their emotions, their deeper truth, and their intuition. This process is not just about making a choice, it's about a transformation, an internal shift that is deeply personal. It's almost as if the walls they've built around their heart are beginning to crumble, allowing them to feel more deeply than they have before. And this transformation could very well extend to the connection you share with them, shifting the dynamic in unexpected ways. Someone is realizing a powerful truth within themselves. This truth is unfolding through this introspective process, and it's aligning them with the frequency of unconditional love. With the lovers at the bottom of the deck, there's a clear indication that this energy is drawing them, and potentially you, closer to a higher state of alignment with love. The barriers they once held around their heart are softening, allowing space for a deeper, more authentic connection. For many of you listening, this could manifest as a surge of energy in your heart chakra. You might feel warmth or even a subtle pulling sensation around your chest area, as if something within you is expanding or opening. Energetically, this feels significant, like the universe is making space for love to flow more freely. Of course, if you're experiencing any physical sensations that are concerning, I always recommend consulting with a healthcare professional to rule out any health-related issues. But energetically, this warmth around the heart space is meaningful. It signifies a deepening connection to your emotional truth, and perhaps even to your higher self. If this resonates with you, I'd encourage you to reflect on what areas of your life, or your heart, are being asked to open. What is being cleared to allow more love, authenticity, and truth into your world? Interestingly, we spoke about this exact energy in a mini reading I did a few days ago. The title of that reading was, "The First Time I Heard Your Voice, I Heard the Voice of My Wife or Husband." If this is striking a chord for you, especially if this energy is tied to a romantic connection, I'd recommend checking it out. It might provide more clarity and insight into the deeper shifts happening in your heart and your relationships. However, please remember that this won't apply to everyone. Only take what resonates with you, though it may feel chaotic, is ultimately moving you and your connections closer to alignment with love and truth. Embrace the unfolding and allow yourself to be guided by the wisdom of your heart. Even if this energy doesn't seem to involve another person directly, it's important to understand that this powerful shift could be happening internally within you. There's a deep, transformative force at play here, one that is bringing you closer to the frequency of unconditional love. This temporary chaos is not just stirring the waters, it's actively clearing the path for something profound to manifest in your life. It's like a doorway is opening within you, aligning you more closely with your heart's true desires, and it may even be pulling in a physical manifestation of love into your life, something you've longed for, but perhaps hadn't yet imagined was possible. As I feel into this energy, I'm going to reshuffle the cards to get more insight from the Energy Oracle deck about what's waiting behind this door. There's a dreamy, almost elusive quality to what's unfolding. Some of you might have already been sensing this, feeling like you're on the edge of a breakthrough, even though things feel chaotic or unsettled. It's as if you're standing at the threshold of something incredible, but the full picture is still a bit out of focus. This energy is preparing you for something, even if you can't quite see it just yet. Let's dive deeper and see what more we can uncover. The card that has come through is the Door to Value. This card speaks of something incredibly precious and transformative opening up for you. Something that is aligned with your worth, your potential, and your true desires. This is a moment of great opportunity. and it's clear that the door is opening, allowing something valuable to enter your life. Whether it's a new phase of personal growth, a shift in how you view your own worth, or a tangible manifestation in your material world, the door to value brings with it a sense of promise. It's an invitation to step through and claim what's waiting for you on the other side. However, there's a deeper layer to this energy that's emerging as well. I've also pulled the indecision card, which brings us back to the theme of choice, of standing at a crossroads. It's as if a decision that's been hanging in the balance for a while is now coming to a head. This card is urging you, or someone in your life, to make a choice. This choice may feel daunting, but it's also a pivotal moment, a shift that will pave the way for something new and expansive. And there's an underlying message here. The time to hesitate is over. The door can't open fully until this decision is made. What stands out strongly is that someone is becoming more vulnerable in this energy. There's a softening taking place and a sense of opening up that wasn't there before. This could be within you or with someone close to you. The energy I'm picking up is that of a masculine force. Whether it's your internal masculine energy or someone you're connected to, this masculine energy may be going through a period of turmoil, a personal chaos that is breaking down the barriers around their heart. This disruption, although it feels chaotic in the moment, is ultimately softening their energy, opening them up to deeper emotions, and allowing them to embrace vulnerability in a way they may have resisted before. This is significant. The turbulence they're experiencing is serving a higher purpose. It's making them more open, more real, more aligned with love and truth. And this shift could have profound effects on both your inner world and your external connections. For those of you who resonate with this, whether you're experiencing this energy within yourself or witnessing it in someone you care about, understand that the chaos is not here to harm you. It's here to clear away the old, to make room for the new. This vulnerability that's being unlocked is the key to deeper connection, deeper love, and ultimately to the powerful manifestations that are waiting just behind that door. This vulnerability, although it may initially feel uncomfortable, is not a negative force. It's actually a deeply transformative energy. It's as if this masculine energy, at some point in their life, may have been driven by an overinflated ego, focused more on self-protection and control than on emotional openness. But recent circumstances, perhaps some temporary chaos or significant challenges, have shaken them to their core, pushing them to become more introspective, more sensitive to their inner world. And what's unfolding is not just a breakdown. It's a powerful opportunity for personal transformation and growth. This shift is a gift, whether it's happening within you or in someone close to you. The chaos they're experiencing is clearing the old, making way for the new, and it's opening up entirely new possibilities. As indicated by the Adjacent Possibilities card, this transformation is aligning them with new timelines, new opportunities, and new pathways they once could not access. And with this shift, doors are opening, ones that were previously locked or blocked, all ready to be stepped through. For those of you who identify as the divine feminine, you might be experiencing or witnessing this energy in someone close to you, a masculine presence who's now in the middle of chaos. This may feel unsettling, but it's a key part of their personal evolution. This moment is pushing them to look inward on a deeper level, reflecting in ways they may have never done before. And through this introspection, they are being offered the rare and precious opportunity to realign themselves, both with their higher self and with a new, higher vibrational timeline. Imagine, if you will, a hallway filled with doors. In the past, these doors were either locked or too far out of reach. But now, because of the chaos they've been through, the doors are wide open. And with that, they have the chance to choose a new path, one that is more aligned with their highest potential, one that better matches the energy you've been embodying for some time. What's incredibly significant here is that this shift is happening because they're becoming more in tune with the higher vibration you've been on. For a while, you may have felt a disconnect, perhaps even wondering why the connection felt distant or why communication seemed blocked. The answer is that at that point, they simply weren't vibrating at the same frequency as you. They were stuck in a state of stagnation or apathy, unable to rise to meet the energy you were embodying. But now, with the chaos they're navigating, they are being pushed, quite literally, toward making a decision. And with that decision, they are unlocking doors to new possibilities, ones that were previously out of their reach. The beautiful part of this is that these new possibilities are directly tied to your connection. As they align with this higher vibration, it's creating space for the two of you to harmonize in a way that wasn't possible before. This could show up as more consistent communication or even more frequent interactions in the physical world. The door to a deeper, more harmonious connection is opening between you, and it's all happening because they're moving toward a higher vibrational timeline that matches yours. Now, this reading has taken a very specific and somewhat unexpected turn, but I trust it will resonate with those who need to hear it. If this energy feels familiar, I encourage you to trust your intuition, as this message is for those who are in alignment with it. As I shuffle the cards once again to get more clarity on these unfolding energies, I want you to hold onto the sense of magic that this reading has carried so far. It has a mystical, almost metaphorical tone, and I sense that's by design. It's meant to connect with you on a deeply personal level, speaking to that intuitive knowing within you that recognizes the truth of these messages, even if some of the details feel like they're just beyond the surface. Let's dive deeper into the messages that are coming through for all the beautiful souls tuning in today. The cards I've drawn are Man Holding a Coin, upright, The Temple Path, upright, and Happy Family. These cards are full of rich, divine energy, so let's explore what they are guiding us toward. If you identify as the divine feminine, there's an energy here that suggests you've allowed yourself to be vulnerable in a connection, letting your guard down in a way that feels both guided and authentic. Your intuition has led you to open up to someone, and it feels deeply tied to a soul contract. Whether this connection is with a soulmate, a twin flame, or even someone you've shared lifetimes with. You may not fully understand the nature of this connection yet, or perhaps it doesn't need to be defined in concrete terms at this moment. What is clear, however, is that a deep pull guided you toward this person, encouraging you to offer them something meaningful from your heart. This act of vulnerability reveals you as someone divinely protected and incredibly selective about whom you share your soul with. You are, in many ways, a beautiful enigma, hard to put into words, but impossible to forget. Your energy radiates so powerfully that it ripples through the quantum realm, leaving a lasting impression on everyone you encounter, regardless of time, space, or distance. Even those from your past, or souls you've crossed paths with in other lifetimes, are still affected by the powerful frequency you carry. It's as if your soul's signature leaves a subconscious imprint that lingers, even if only for a moment. This imprint is felt deeply within their being, leaving them with a sense of something unexplainable, yet undeniable. In the physical 3D realm, however, access to your energy is not so easily obtained. Your spiritual power and high vibrational frequency are divinely protected. You carry a profound soul mission on Earth, and this purpose, along with your pure, radiant frequency, is safeguarded by divine forces. Your soul's work is precious and significant, and only those who are in alignment with their higher selves, whether they are consciously aware of it or not, can truly connect with you in the physical realm. At this stage in your journey, you may find yourself drawing in individuals who are on a quest for something deeper. These seekers are searching for connection, whether it's with the universe, with their life purpose, or with their truest, most authentic self. They are being guided toward you because your energy holds the potential to help them unlock something significant within themselves. During these brief moments of connection, you are allowed to offer these souls a glimpse into a higher frequency. Even if the access is temporary, the impact you make is profound. Your presence plants a seed within their soul, one that has the potential to grow and transform their life over time, provided they remain open to it. However, these periods of deep connection are often fleeting. Many of these individuals carry unconscious blockages, fears, doubts, or unresolved wounds that are triggered as they interact with you. Your energy, so pure and powerful, brings up these deeper layers within them, and, because they don't fully understand or consciously process the transformation taking place, they may retreat, put up walls, or try to distance themselves from the intensity of what they're feeling. The seeds you plant in others' hearts are far more powerful than you might realize, even when you don't see the results immediately. Often, the impact of what you share may not show itself right away, but trust that it's taking root, quietly and steadily, growing and evolving within them. The energy you've imparted is deeply transformative, even if you can't witness the immediate change. The beautiful thing is that these seeds don't fade away. They grow over time, guiding their journey in ways you may not see until much later. This idea of working on multiple timelines, including the future ones, is a key concept to grasp here. You are not just interacting with people in the present moment. You're planting the groundwork for a future reality where the ripples of your actions and energy will come full circle. You may not always be able to see the fruit of your labor right now, but know that your influence is enduring, even if it's only felt or recognized much further down the road. Now, someone is showing up in this reading, someone you were intuitively guided to share a part of yourself with. Perhaps it was a vulnerable truth, a personal story, or a deeply meaningful gift, one that you typically wouldn't have shared so freely. This experience may have been confusing for you because, as a divine feminine, you are naturally guarded. You are divinely protected, focused on your soul's mission, and highly selective about who gets to witness your true self. So, when your intuition led you to open up in a way that you wouldn't normally do, it likely stirred up some uncertainty. But even in the uncertainty, you trusted. You allowed yourself to give something to this person that felt deeply personal and vulnerable, whether it was a piece of your heart, a secret, or a truth you'd been holding close. You offered it with trust and faith, even though you didn't fully understand why. In that moment, it felt right to open up, even though it came with the potential for discomfort. However, when you gave this gift, it may have been met with silence. Perhaps there was rejection, apathy, or a feeling of emotional withdrawal that made you question whether your vulnerability was truly received. Maybe the person even shut down in the face of your openness, leaving you feeling unseen, unappreciated, or even misunderstood. While this may not resonate with everyone, there are a few of you who offered something meaningful only to feel like it fell on deaf ears, or worse, was rejected outright. But here's where we circle back to the concept of multiple timelines. The external response may not have aligned with the depth of your gift, but make no mistake, what you shared had a profound effect. Even if it appeared to be dismissed, It didn't go unnoticed. What you said, what you shared, left a deep, lasting impression on this person, one that activated something powerful within them, especially their third eye chakra. It stirred an inner awakening that they may not fully understand yet, but the seed has been planted. This activation is helping them see the world differently, as they begin to notice subtle signs and synchronicities that they may have missed before. It's as though the veil has been lifted slightly, allowing them to tap into a deeper level of awareness. This is helping them realign with their highest, most authentic timeline, one that is illuminated by the energy of the Temple Path card. The path that you've shown them, through your vulnerability and trust, has sparked something within them, pushing them to desire a more harmonious and meaningful future, one that is long-term and grounded in true connection. For many of the souls you've connected with, the desire to create something meaningful and lasting in their lives will likely involve you. However, depending on where they are on their journey or what wave of awakening they are riding, they may not yet consciously recognize the depth of your influence. They might still be in the early stages of their own awakening, feeling the pull toward change, but unable to fully see the impact you've had on them. Here's the powerful truth you need to hold on to. Whatever you felt intuitively guided to give, even if it was met with silence, confusion, or even rejection in the moment, it was received. Not by their conscious mind, but by their higher self, their multidimensional essence that stretches across all timelines, including those yet to unfold in the future. Your gift, your vulnerability, is embedded in them, working beneath the surface. And what this seed grows into will be nothing like what it appears right now. Trust that the divine guidance leading you to open your heart in this way is not without purpose. It is all unfolding for a reason, one that may only reveal itself with time. The beauty of this process is that it's not confined to the physical realm, nor is it limited to immediate results. What you've offered, whether it's a moment of openness, a personal truth, or a piece of your heart, has been received at a soul level. And while you may not see the immediate transformation or acknowledgement, it's already in motion. The way it evolves, what it becomes, will surprise both you and them in ways you can't yet imagine. But rest assured, it's growing in ways that transcend the present moment. So, beautiful soul, you are being called to trust this process. Trust that your intuition led you to this moment of vulnerability for a divine reason. Trust that your openness and willingness to share something sacred is exactly what was needed, not just for you, but for them too. Even if the 3D world hasn't fully reflected this yet, know that it is already working in the unseen realms, preparing the foundation for something far more profound. These messages coming through are incredibly powerful, and I sense that they are stirring something deep within you. Before we close this part of the reading, I'm going to pull a final message from the Rumi Oracle. For those of you who are leaving the reading here, I want to express my heartfelt thanks for joining me. I hope that something shared has sparked a remembrance within you, or triggered an intuitive knowing that's already been calling to you. Remember, your intuition is your guiding compass. It is the most powerful tool you have on this journey, and my purpose through these readings is to help you reconnect with it on a deeper level. Now, the card I've pulled is the Angel Rasbar, and I'm going to read the message from the guidebook to close this reading. Tell me the truth, I asked Love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, Love said. I am the recurring joy of living. Umi. This message is a beautiful reminder that divine contribution is offered to those who have a heart full of love and a desire to make a difference in the world. The Great Beloved sees what is within your heart, the intentions, the desires, the love you wish to offer. And the answer is yes. You are being empowered to serve, to assist, to bring a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet. You are being invited to become a sacred hand at work, acting in alignment with the will of heaven. This is the capacity given to souls like yours, souls that are wise, filled with love, and deeply desiring to serve. So, beloved, do not doubt yourself. Your heart knows what it is here to offer, and you are fully supported in fulfilling this divine mission. Trust that you are guided, you are loved, and you are more than capable of stepping into this sacred role. The world is waiting for your light to shine, and it is time for you to embrace the power of your contribution with confidence and grace. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.